Hey guys, I hope you're having a great week and an awesome beginning to our last 9 weeks of school. Woohoo! We made it. I hope that we all finish strong, and as we get into that, I want to spend a little time this week talking about our Irish music that we began talking a little bit about last week, not very much. This month, with it being St. Patrick's Day, a lot of people use this month to talk about Irish and Scottish, so Celtic music. It's that style of music that comes from that region of the world. Also, I thought it would be appropriate with this past week, the 8th was International Women's Day, so I thought it was really appropriate that this week we discuss a group called Celtic Woman. They're a musical singing and performance group based out of Ireland. They started in 2004. As initially they were just a group of different female performers that were gathered together by a musical director, and he had worked previously with Lord of the Dance and with Riverdance, which there's also a link for. Y'all can watch a short video of Riverdance. He had worked with those guys before and decided that he wanted to do something similar but with singers, and so he gathered together some female performers, some female musicians who didn't actually previously know each other. They weren't necessarily friends, they'd never worked together, but they put together this really cool show called Celtic Woman, and it represented kind of the female voice and the different stylistic choices made for female performers in Celtic or Irish music. So they did this really cool, awesome, fantastic concert that was like this one-time big extravaganza, this big shebang, and it was actually at a castle. It was located at a castle in Dublin, Ireland, and it was gorgeous, and they recorded it and made this huge thing for PBS. There's a PBS special, and it was so popular internationally, so all over the world, in Europe and here especially in the United States. Celtic Woman exploded. They loved this style. It was really fun and exciting and energetic to listen to. The voices were beautiful, and there was a combination. There's some of the singing is that like Celtic brogue that's kind of hard to understand. Some of it's not in English. It's in Gaelic, which is like a spoken language specific to that area of the world. And then some of it they sing and speak in English. They have that accent, that brogue, that style of speaking that does sound a little bit different from us, but it's really pretty, and it's kind of easy to understand. There's a lilt, this kind of like gentle shift in the pitch and tone a lot of times when you hear Celtic music, and it's on purpose. It's a style choice, and it's actually where like the American style of singing in bluegrass actually came out of this. In fact, there's one video you're going to watch towards the beginning, and it is their fiddler, this female violin player. She plays the Irish fiddle, and the difference in the fiddle versus the violin, it's the same instrument, but the way that you play it is different. And there's a lot of style differences and choices in the way that you play it and the way that you perform with it. And Ireland is where that really got popular. People learning pieces and kind of improvising and playing and listening and not necessarily making it up as they go, but sticking to a basic idea, kind of like jazz. Sticking to a basic idea and then kind of moving around it and making it sound really fun and exciting and doing their own thing. So I hope that you enjoy that video. I cannot pronounce the name of it, but it's from Celtic Woman. And it's really gorgeous performer who plays her fiddle with the accompaniment of their orchestration outdoors at this huge castle in Dublin. It's beautiful. And then the second piece you're going to watch from Celtic Woman is a song called At the Ceilidh, which is a party, and it's the whole group singing together, and there's the instruments, and there's a little bit of dancing, and it's just a fun representation of this style of singing and music. I really enjoy this specific song. A lot of the performers themselves really look like they're having fun, and they make it look easy, and that's really specific to this style. What they're doing is complicated and difficult, but they make it look really fun, and relaxing, that lilt, that joy feeling. So that's kind of cool. And then secondly, well, not secondly, I guess thirdly, you'll have those two pieces from Celtic Woman. And the last piece that I've posted for you, if you guys have time, is a dance performance by the group River Dance. And River Dance was kind of similar in style. It's an Irish step group. Remember Irish step dance? It's that style of music where we get both tap dancing and clogging in like the American side of things. But Irish step dance has been around way, way, way longer, and they have those special shoes with the heels on them, and they scuff and hit the floor, and they stomp really hard. And then there's a lot to do with the way that you hold your body. There's kind of this where you keep your arms really straight, or you put your hands on your hips. Sometimes you put one hand in the air, but that's very rare. There's a very specific way to do each step and each motion, and a lot of it has to do with the group itself. So you're gonna have that Irish step video from River Dance, and I think that's really fun. It's it's about a 5-minute piece, but I want you to listen to the way that downbeat, that bump, 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 that pulse is all the way through the song. Even when they're not stomping it out, you can feel it. And if you can do it without making any sound, I want you to use like maybe one finger, maybe two, and gently tap that out on your leg as you're listening, and see if you can keep that pulse, that rhythm, that beat that kind of connects and flows through the whole piece, whether the drums are playing or the stomping is happening. That's very specific to Irish step. So I hope that you enjoy those 3 pieces. Have a fantastic, wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.